looking in that direction far more than any other direction. So I'm wondering if there isn't something across there, some possible prey. Hard to be certain, but I think it's fair to say that we can assume there's something happening over there, because there are simply something that's causing it to keep staring across. And I mean, we could get incredibly lucky. It's something that I've never seen and may well never see in my entire career as a guide, but some people have been lucky enough to witness leopards leaping out of trees down onto their prey. Of course, it requires a lot of variables to come together. The leopard, A, to be up a tree, and B, their prey to walk directly beneath her or him. But one day one of us will get lucky, and I'm looking forward to that day, whoever it may be who is in the right place at the right time. I've seen one clip, I'm not sure where exactly it was filmed in Africa, but the leopard must have jumped out of a tree. It must have been about 8 or 9 meters up in this tree, which is incredibly high. This individual's probably 4 meters, I would say, at the moment off the ground, whereas the other leopard that I'm talking about came down from about twice as high as this individual, which gives you a good idea of how high they're willing to throw themselves from a tree down onto their prey. Hard to believe, actually. Surely you're going to move, Kuchava, rather than lying there uncomfortably for much longer. Good prospects. A yawn is always a good sign that they may move. Hello, Jack. You would like to know how many calories will a leopard require daily in order to live a healthy life? And I'm not sure on the exact numbers, but on average, once a leopard has had a good meal, which would be about 7 kilograms of meat, it can survive quite comfortably for 3 days. So it's difficult to break up their dietary requirements like ours, because it's not as easy for them to acquire their food as regularly as we do, which means very often they will cash in on, a kill and then go for 3 or 4 days without feeding, which means obviously for 3 or 4 days there's absolutely nothing passing through their digestive tract, but yet they still survive. So I guess it's one that needs to be broken down and extrapolated over a longer period, like a 3 or 4 day period, which is generally how often they will make a kill and feed if the going is good. Wonderful. Well, we're going to sit tight here and get you guys hopefully some visuals of her coming down this tree as and when she decides to, but for now we're going to send you across to Ralph for an update on how the lions are getting along.